Hello, seniors. Today we are going to discuss the District 100 Local Scholarship Program. Last year, students received 95 scholarships, and those awards totaled over $600,000. This is a special program that only Belvidere High School and Belvidere North students are eligible to apply for. It is put together by local community members, donate from different organizations, and allow you the opportunity to apply for these scholarships. This year, the window is open from February 1st to February 15th. You will receive an email with a link to a form in your student email. So this is your email, your District 100 student email account with your SID. The form will arrive on February 1st. If you have any questions following this video, be sure to see your counselor. They will be able to help you through this process. So on February 1st, you will receive a link to this form in your student email. It is very important that you read each of these steps detailed here to be sure that you fill out the form correctly. So we are going to start with step 1, which is you are going to figure out which scholarships you'll qualify for by reading the summary page. You click on that link and it will bring you to the District 100 Scholarship Summary 2018. So you will notice here that there's a number beside each scholarship that helps you identify the scholarship. So the Wilbur Mung Scholarship is scholarship number 2. And the details about the scholarship are listed below. And that is for all of these. There's actually 11 pages for you to go through. And the summary so Wilbur Mung is intended for a science major or science-related field of study, must have completed 4 years of science with overall GPA of 3.0 or better. So for our test purposes, we're going to use the Wilbur Mung here. We're going to jump back to our scholarship form. So that was step 1. We are going to step 2. For the information packet and scholarship directions for the scholarships to which you are applying for are here. So in this folder, it details the exact criteria to apply for each scholarship. So they're listed by those numbers. So 2 is Wilbur Mung, 3 is the Frederick Simon, and it goes on through that, all of the scholarships offered here. But once again, for our example purposes, we're going to go into the Wilbur Mung, and it details a little bit about the background of the scholarship. Always important to note that. Criteria is listed here again. Has what you need to include. And then on the bottom here, it has be sure to have a separate sheet of paper and write a statement about your goals and future plans and why you would like to be considered for the scholarship. So you should review this page to know exactly what you need to submit. And there are 2 ways you can apply for it. You can either jump back to this form we have over here, or you can click at the bottom there where it says click here, and it'll take you to the form again. Next, we have step 3. So here is where you want to make a copy of the student data form. You will need to do this for each scholarship. You will have to make a copy up here in your share settings. Make a copy, and then you will fill it out with your information. So your full name, date of birth, which high school you're from, address, and all of this information down here. And it's important to put the number of the scholarship. So for the Wilbur Mung, you'd put a 2 right there. And you have to fill this out for each scholarship you apply for. Really, you need to fill it out once and just be sure to change this number here at the top for each scholarship. So coming back to our initial page here, we are on step 4. You'll fill out this form, this Google form, once for each scholarship. Your completed student data form will be number 1 on each submission. So we're going to go through a test here. And we are applying for the Wilbur Mung #2 scholarship in our example here. Just note that you have to fill this out once for each scholarship you apply to. So if I'm trying to apply to multiple, it will not let me click on multiple because each requirement is different. So once again, Wilbur Mung is our example here. It has all of the scholarships. So we clicked on #2. We are going to hit next. And then we come to page 2. So on page 2, this is where you are going to upload each of your documents here. And you are going to be sure to put your student data sheet here for #1. You will go into your drive. And I would say the best way is probably to make a scholarship folder so you can find things easier. That way you're not looking all over and you're not able to find it, and it'll just make it much easier for you. So this is my student data form. And then the places down here, there is a section for each thing. So in the Wilbur Mung, I would upload my statement, my transcript, and for other scholarships, there's at least 7 places, letters of recommendation, anything that specific scholarship requires. Now, to be sure that the reviewer can see your information, you need to put specific can view settings. And this video here is going to be in the form. So we're going to watch it right now. It tells you how to share specifically, but you can also review it later on when you are submitting to be sure you have the correct settings. So here is our video.
All right, seniors. So in order to get all your digital scholarship information turned in, all the documents and PDFs and transcripts and everything else you need, you're going to have to be able to turn very specific link sharing rights on in your documents and PDFs. So, in order to do this, I'm going to show you 2 ways. First, if you're inside a Google Doc that you'll be turning in, you'll need to come up here to the top right to the share button. Now, normally, if you haven't turned it on already, there would be a Get Shareable Link button that's not highlighted right about where that dotted line is, and once you click it, you get this. However, notice how this says anyone at BCUSD 100 can view. People from outside of the district are going to need to read these. So you will need to come down this drop menu here. As you can see, click this drop menu, and then you need to come down to more, and then you'll have to click anyone with the link right here, the second one down. Anyone with the link can access this. And then you save it and leave it. Anyone with the link can view. Don't change it to edit so they don't change it. They're just reading it. And that's all you'll have to do. Then once you turn the document in the Google form, as long as those sharing rights are set like that, you're good. Now, sometimes you'll have to turn in a PDF. In order to do that, here's a PDF, for instance, right here, that I'm going to right-click on. And then once I right-click, this menu pops up. And then I'm going to click in the Get Shareable Link column. And then this, again, see, is BCUSD 100 can view. So we're going to turn on the sharing settings. And we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to go down this drop-down menu and then click on and anyone with the link can access. You save that, and you're done. Then all your documents that you need for any scholarships will be ready to turn in. Please make sure you do this, or the people reading your scholarships will not be able to access your documents. That is super important. Thank you. Good luck.
All right, so those are the specific share settings that you need to be sure that you have set before you put the information in these uploading files. Once again, that video is linked in right there, so you can watch that anytime you need to if you need to review. And then once you feel comfortable, you've attached all your information, you are going to click submit. And that will take you to a final review page where you can actually get back into the form. You can hit edit response if you feel like, oh, you know what, I forgot to upload my statement for that. I better get back in there, put in your statement, upload it, and then you can submit again. But you can only edit the last one that you submitted. So if I submitted the Wilbur Mung and then I went in and I submitted another scholarship, I could not get back to the original one. I submitted the Wilbur Mung. So that's just a note for you that if you are feeling like you want to take that extra time and edit your response, just review one more time, because once you submit it and you move on to the next one, you will not be able to edit that one anymore. So once you are here, you've submitted one full scholarship, you can go back to submit another response and get back to this form here with all of the scholarship summaries, the folders with the details, and your data form. Or you can go back to that original email you received on February 1st in your student email account through District 100 and access the form that way. I understand that these scholarships take quite a few days to fill out, so you may want to do a few at a time and then go back. You can always find that link in your email. Some final notes. The scholarship window is open February 1st, and it will be open through February 15th. It's important to note that it will close at 3:01 p.m. This is a digital form, so it automatically shuts off at 3:01. So anything submitted 3:02 or later will not be accepted for reviewing. So note there, due February 15th by 3:01 p.m. Once again, if you have any questions, please see your school counselor to discuss those. And we will be posting this video on our student website for you guys to view later. If you're having any questions, or your parents have questions, or guardians have questions, they can go on our website and watch this video anytime to help you through this process. And you guys have good luck on this process. Have a good day.